we flip it over to the boys' game here. And, again, this is a Lacassine team that actually won their first state championship this past year in 61 years. They beat the Voiles Public Charter down there in Burton Coliseum. They're announcing the starters. It'll be Remy Prudhomme, Malachi Broussard, Sawyer Bourgeois, Austin Fontenot, and Shahif Willis. And again, this is the Lacassine Cardinals team that went down there. And again, 61 years is a long time. I was not alive. Mike Holt wasn't even alive. So they are coming to town here, 17-5, one of the top teams in Class B. Probably see them down at Burton again if I had to bet on it. And now the Merryville Panthers come in 9-8. Coach Carlin back after a year. He's going to start Brooks Lukens, Jock Savant,
Carter Thomas,
Tanya Trimmy. I think it's Blaze Brister and Karsten Lukens. And Karsten Lukens, the last one out. So again, the Merryville team in Division 4, non-select coming in 9-8, actually one of the top teams in B. And we are getting ready here for final game of the night. As again, the Lady Panthers and Coach Fortenberry enjoy a win. She can thank me again. There was a minute there, Derek, where I was doing a Merryville game and like they didn't win, and she thought it was my fault, so she wouldn't let me come. She was like, "No, you're not coming because we lose every time." But then now I think that is a 3-game win streak dating back to last year. So I'm in the building here, so it's not my fault. And they hosted it in the quarters last year, so hopefully if they can do that again, maybe we can get in here and give them some good luck. They didn't win, and it wasn't my fault. Looks like Blaze Brister and Chief Willis in the mid-circle getting ready. There you go, the home whites. Panthers and the numerals in maroon, trimmed in silver. Silver around the neck and shoulders. Lacassine, kind of a classic look, man, just all red and white. Numerals and lettering in white. They'll get it over into the corner. Catch and shoot 3, and Lacassine. Austin Fontenot said, let me go ahead and get us started off here, and we'll start with some pressure. Cardinal strike first. And breaking the press, and that one's got to go. Savant misses, and back on the other end, it'll be a turnover. Lacassine trying to get back in transition quickly, but yes, Savant was all by himself there, just kind of ran out of real estate under the basket.
And it'd be the easiest shots, that'd be the hardest one.
Yeah, he's probably going to want that back. He didn't have an easier shot in the layup line because he had somebody behind him. Now breaking the press again, they'll get it up ahead. That's Brooks Lukens. Lukens will hand that one off and a catch and shoot 3. Karsten Lukens. Lukens to Lukens. It's 3-all. That was kind of a difficult shot there on the catch. Kind of fading away.
And I can already tell by the first couple of shots that this is going to be
it's a track meet as Blaze Brister catches the long rebound into the front court. He'll take on the 2-on-1 and can't get it to go. Good job not to foul. Back we go with Willis, and Willis throws it away.
Actually, Devon actually just picked his pocket.
And that's a good job there as on the turnover, Devon gets a hand in there. It'll be Merryville basketball as it was last touched by the Cardinals. But yeah, this is already some frantic pace here. Teams have traded 3-pointers, and now some pressure in the backcourt. Breaking it is Blaze Brister. He'll get it up ahead, but not being able to catch it cleanly. And now the step through off the window too strong. Rebound tapped up and pulled down. That was Karsten Lukens trying to get it to go underneath the basket. And now quickly back the other way we go on the 3. That one nearly blocked. Rebound put back no good. Still under there, and that time, third time's the charm. And yeah, doing a little flexing as Willis under the basket as they had some good looks at it there. And that was Karsten Lukens picking up the foul. So 5-3, and now a chance to convert the 3-point play is Shahid Willis. And too strong off the back iron, pulled down by Brooks Lukens, up ahead to Karsten Lukens.
And
he's hounded by a double team, and now whistling a foul. And he's giving up some space. That is going to be on Willis. Trying to hound Savant there.
Was that on Willis or on Fontenot?
That was on Willis. Okay. I heard 2-4. Again, we'll check it out, but I think we're right there. Near steal, they'll get to Blaze Brister. Brister hounded there by Sawyer Bourgeois. And near steal, they'll get it over to Andy Trimmy. Trimmy going to work on his defender, Fontenot. Now he's cut off. And nearly losing that one. Body's hitting the deck. Little hook shot, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Lacassine. Karsten Lukens unable
Great
to
save.
cash in, and now back to Merryville it goes. And Savant gets that one to go. It rattles around, it goes down. He kind of had to catch it and fade away. Now baseball pass up ahead, and that layup no good. Rebound by Willis underneath, and she another offensive rebound putback. 7-5 Cardinals lead. 5:44 to play here in quarter number one. And here's steal, and now it is stolen. Cardinals will bounce it inside, and that shot no good by Remy Prudhomme, but he's fouled. That's going to be Karsten Lukens' second, so 2 quick ones. There's something to monitor here. Final score from Lafayette Christian as that free throw is down for Prudhomme. Lafayette Christian wins that one 58-44 over Pitkin. Again, unable to get the win on the Lady Tigers, but that'll do them well in the long run as Lafayette Christian will be at the top of that bracket all year, and probably a team we'll see in Hammond. Prudhomme gets both, 8-6, and now we will have Solomon Johnson checking in here. His first bit of run as Karsten Lukens will go to the bench with a couple of fouls here in the early going.
Just to take a breath.
Yeah, he's 2.5 minutes in. He's picked up a couple of fouls. Now some more pressure by Lacassine. Pretty good no-look pass there. They'll get this one up, and the layup too strong by Trimmy. But thrown right back to a Merryville Panther, and that's Blaze Brister that puts it in off the window. Lacassine trying to save that one in bounds, and it went right back to Blaze. Catch and shoot three is no good, but the rebound is pulled down and shot up all in one motion, no good. Blaze Brister with the clear. Up ahead they go. Trimmy leaves it off for Johnson. Johnson lets the defender go out the door on the flyby and lays it in. I don't know who that was right away, but he jumped really high trying to block that. 9-9. Over into the corner goes Willis, and he has his pocket picked, and now that is a blocking foul. And they will call that one on Sawyer Bourgeois. Again, a little sloppy with the basketball of the Cardinals as Cody Vital will come in. I know I saw somebody else come in.
Luke Bellin.
Yeah, there we go. Got Bell on in, and now picking the pocket there, and a turnover on the other end, and on the step through.
And that is a little revenge because that's the same play that he did earlier.
Yeah, Remy Prudhomme with the dead leg. He's got 4 here.
It looked like a bad, bad crown.
Got a ball here, and we'll finally stop play.
Always knee-on-knee contact.
Yeah, that one, again, staying down for a while with Savant, but he's back. Elon coming in, and again, Prudhomme. The little dead leg on the defender there. Vital pounding Trimmy here at midcourt. He's about to get the whistle. If he doesn't give it up, he will. Savant has it now. 11-9, Lacassine leads halfway through the quarter. Been a pretty good back and forth so far. They'll bounce it down to Trimmy at the elbow. Extra pass to Lukens, and that one tipped last touch by the Cardinals.
No, Sean, remind me the rule. How long does the defender have?
I think it's 5.
Okay.
Brister gets it in. Catch and shoot 3 for Trimmy. That one off the back iron, no good. Skying in there for the rebound is Broussard. Broussard up ahead. Extra pass. Prudhomme. Extra pass. Probably should have went up, would have got the whistle. Instead, it was away.
Almost a carry.
Now get it to Johnson. Solomon Johnson, a little step through, leaves it off for Brister. Left-hand layup is good. It's a pretty good job to run the floor. Johnson was kind of running out of room there. And good help as he lays it up. And we are tied. That one nearly goes in off the window. Catch and shoot corner 3. Merryville has it, and a tie-up. And here comes the offensive rebounding man, Willis, who had a quick minute on the bench. And Lacassine saw Merryville start kind of assert themselves on the rebound end, and back in comes Willis. Tied at 11. Trimmy getting hounded in the backcourt. They make him give it up. Savant, a little 1-on-2, high off the glass. He gets it to go. Jock, 4 points here in the quarter. Merryville has the lead. Back on the other end. Willis just too strong there. He's got 6 here in the quarter. Back and forth we go, tied at 13. Some good defense here, but we'll have a whistle, and that is Vidal's first. And a timeout, Lacassine. 3:03 to play in quarter number one. It's been a good back and forth, tied at 13. Merryville and Lacassine. You're listening to the Road to the Championships on today's Country 105.7.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
April breeze, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be
Ready the refund.
limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
Back out of the Lacassine timeout. Merryville Panthers and the Lacassine Cardinals tied at 13 apiece. Sean, Larken, Derrick Lee, Mike Holt with you. Thank you for joining us here. Missed it earlier. Lady Panthers with a big win over the Lady Cardinals. We'll update you on that one as the night progresses. But now Merryville had the basketball, looking to take the lead, and a turnover. Back to Lacassine it goes. It's going to be Broussard with it. He kills his dribble. Fell on with it and beating it down low. And we've seen a ton of like loose balls down there. And not sloppy per se, but just a lot of frantic play here to start. 2:42 to play in quarter number one.
Just moving too fast with the ball.
That's it. Plays Brister with it now. He'll cross half court. They'll get it over to Brooks Lukens. Over to Solomon Johnson. He'll catch and shoot for three and cash it in. Solomon Johnson with a quick 5 off the bench for the Panthers. They got a 3-point lead, 16-13. Back from the Cardinals. Broussard, skip pass over to Willis. Catch and shoot. 3 is good. He's made a couple. He gives the student section a little something over there. He's got 9 of the 16 here in the quarter. Breaking the press, they get it to Johnson. Johnson thought about firing up a 3. Now he'll go to work. And that one kind of a tough shot. And now we'll have a whistle on the rebound and a foul. And that is going to be on Savant, his first. Johnson probably should have went baseline there. Instead, he got caught between maybe pulling up to shoot. Then he didn't want to do that, and he had to take a tough shot.
And then Austin Fontenot is checking back into the game.
Yep, Fontenot, I think he hit the first shot of the game for the Cardinals. Tied at 16 on 2 minutes play, quarter number one. Taking it in and through the contact. Malachi Broussard and the foul. He'll head to the free throw line. That is Brooks Lukens' first foul, but Broussard with a tough finish at the rack there. And he gives Lacassine the lead, 18-16, looking to complete the 3-point play. Left-handed free throw is off the back iron, no good. Johnson skies for the board, and Merryville has it. Into the front court they go. Brooks Lukens goes strong to the rack and feels the contact, gets the whistle, but can't finish. He'll head to the free throw line. At 24 or 23?
I'm pretty sure it's 23.
23? We'll figure it out. First free throw is good. Said just minute 40 to play in the quarter. I'll go down there and get that when we go to break. That's Brooks Lukens' first point. Second free throw is good. He gets the home roll. Tied up, 18 all. 95 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's been a good back and forth so far. And strong to the rack again is Shahif Willis. He's got 11 here in the quarter. He's headed to the free throw line. As Savant unable to handle him. Caden Spiller's about to check in. Savant, a couple of fouls there. But that's like the third and one opportunity. And Willis cashes it in. He's got 12. The meter's running here in the quarter with 90 seconds to play. This pressure pretty good in the backcourt here by Lacassine. Willis involved. Now Brister sees the double. They may have to burn the timeout here, and they will. Coach Carlin Merryville's done a pretty good job with the press so far, but not that time. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Lacassine 21, Merryville 18. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in Central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
Foul a few possessions ago was on Malachi Broussard. And it's Merryville out of the timeout. Again, had to take one. We're about to get the backcourt violation. Now into the front court they go. Here comes the rush to the trap in the corner. They get it to Johnson. Panthers trailing by 3 with 70 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Pretty good defense here on Johnson now. On the cut, layup is in. Canyon Trimmy felt the contact, went through it, and laid it in. And now a steal by Johnson on the other end. He's got a little hesitation move, and the reverse layup is good. Merryville has the lead. Johnson 7 in the quarter. Under a minute to play. Back come the Cardinals. Catch and shoot for Willis, and he rattles it home. Willis.
Run out of room.
He's got 15. I've ran out of room as well. We've got 40 seconds to play. Hopefully he doesn't score again. Now nearly picking the pocket of Lucas. They'll get it up ahead. This time Willis catches it. Can't get both feet in bounds. It'll be out of bounds to Merryville.
I really want to know if Sharif Willett is a two-sport athlete because...
Well, Lacassine don't have football, but if they did, he would be. Like, you saw that catch over there trying to toe tap on the sideline. Sharif Willis doing just about everything here. Now he's guarding Trimmy at the top. Trimmy trying to work around him. It's on the breaks. Yeah, can't get it to go. Everything but the finish. They'll get it up ahead. And a little step through, and the shot is up and no good. Still loose down there. Good effort to keep it in.
15 seconds left.
Bourgeois and Canyon Trimmy gets it to Johnson. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Johnson, a little hesitation move. Catch and shoot 3, fading away. That one's short. Into the hands of the Cardinals, and we will have a whistle.
That's going the Cardinals' way.
Yep. They said lost it out, but it was last touched by Merryville. 4 seconds to play. They'll get this one to Prudhomme. Prudhomme looks at the clock. He'll get it up ahead. A little too hot. Catch and shoot. Good if it goes off the window. That was nearly good there by Bellon, and that ends a very entertaining first quarter. Lacassine leads Merryville after 24-22. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Weaver Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership, 603 South Margaret Avenue in Kirbyville, Texas, is the dealership for you. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, they're only a short, scenic drive across the Sabine River from west central Louisiana. A great sales team working to provide you a great price followed by great service. That's Weaver Motors, Kirbyville, serving the area since 1974. Call them at 409-423-4623. That's 409-423-4623. Worth the drive.
Great food, great drinks, and a great time? You're sure to find all that and maybe more at Double D Steakhouse in DeRidder. Open daily at 11 a.m. They are ready to serve you juicy burgers, delicious chicken dishes, and cut daily certified Angus beef steaks, all cooked over a mesquite grill. Complement your entree with a loaded baked potato, some steamed veggies, or any of their many side selections. Watch your favorite sports teams on one of their mini TVs while enjoying an ice-cold draft beer or one of their many popular drink specials. Double D Steakhouse, located on Highway 171 in DeRidder, for great food, great drinks, and a great time.
Cardinals start with the basketball and knock down a 3. That is Bellon, who didn't score in the first quarter, but it's the 3 there to give.
And a little push-off from the
yeah, that's going to be on Merryville, the offensive foul. And that is on Blaze Brister, his first. So we ended the first quarter 24-22. Malachi started checking in for the man who just cashed in a 3, but I think he's got bloody nose. I think that's what he said. Maybe. Lacassine will have it now. Catch and shoot is long from that time. That was Fontenot that missed that one. He made the first shot of the game. Now Brooks Lukens had that one kick off his leg and a turnover. It's a little sloppy out of the quarter here for Merryville. They did a good job to close it. Willis through the contact and in. Chief Willis had 15 in the first quarter. He's got 17. It's a 7-point lead just like that. Merryville needs to kind of settle in here. Johnson thought about a 3 over here near us on the corner. Still with the basketball. He'll skip it over, but reading it like a book is Willis. Willis will lose it off his leg. I don't think that was a foul. Well, I think Cedric has a foul here, one of the other referees, and he did. He saw it better as Brister reached in and raked over the hand of Willis.
That's his second.
Yeah, so 2 quick ones there. He had one at the end of the quarter as well. Off the inbound, the layup is good.
That's Prudhomme.
And Prudhomme's got 6. And now it was a 2-point lead. A 7-0 run out of the quarter change has Lacassine up 31-22 now. And if you're Merryville, you got to get something on this end.
It is crazy how quick a 2-point lead can turn into a double-digit lead.
And that's danger there as that one thrown away.
Just throws like that.
Yeah, Spillers just threw that one off his teammate, but working hard here in the backcourt. Trimmy hits the deck. Everybody hit the deck. And a whistle and a tie-up. Jump ball. Where's the arrow? It's going to stay with Merryville. Good hustle by everybody, though. That was bodies hitting the deck all over the place.
There's only 5 guys on the floor, so if you get 2 on the floor, you're bound to have a disadvantage.
And now Trimmy with the basketball over here near us on the catch. Trying to go to work on the baseline. It's cut off. A near steal. Johnson thought about a 3 after he lined up the laces. Nearly had it stolen, and now it is stolen. Nearly stolen back and saved in, but right to Blaze Brister it goes. Brister up ahead. Trimmy puts it in off the window. He saw the defender coming in, and Trimmy with a nice touch off the glass. As a much-needed basket to cut the lead to 7, 31-24. And now a turnover. It might have been blocked on the way up. And now a foul. Brooks Lucas had it, and he is fouled underneath by Willis, who's done everything right, except for probably that, and he's got his second foul. He'll take a seat momentarily, and that could be mark it down at the 6:08 mark, down 7. Let's see if Merryville can kind of cut into this deficit here. Trimmy with it. They'll break the press. They'll throw it up to Blaze Brister, who has his pocket pick. Gets it back. Johnson with it. He's got Lukens in the corner. He's trying to keep it in bounds. He'll get it over to Brooks. Brooks goes baseline. He'll kick it out. Blaze Brister has to save it from going into the backcourt. He gets it to Johnson. Catch and shoot 3 on the closeout. Long rebound out to Trimmy. Trimmy back to the basket. Sees a double. Has it poked away. And Prudhomme saves it in. Good hustle there as Lacassine has numbers in the front court. Idling it down and knocking down the 3 is Austin Fontenot. He's had a couple of those now, and back to a 10-point lead, 34-24 for Lacassine. Spillers with it in the corner. He's getting hounded by Cardinals over there. He'll get it out to Lukens. Lukens bounces it under to Trimmy, who gets halfway down and out. And that one's got to go if you're trying to come back here. That was an easy one, but again, just all the way down and out. And now a tough lay-in on the other end by Broussard. 36-24 now. This is a 2-point game. Breaking the press is Spillers. Spillers lets the defender go by and nearly blocking that one, but not. Spillers gets it to go. That was Broussard on the trail. Mellon back in. They'll skip it over to the corner. Catch and shoot 3 for Fontenot is no good. And Fontenot cutting. Gathers it again, no good. Brister down there trying to get the rebound, and now Spillers comes up with it. Empty trip for Lacassine. Halfway through the second quarter, 36-26, Merryville trails. They'll get it over to Blaze Brister. You can see the defensive pressure starting to ramp up for Lacassine here in the second, too.
And
Johnson with it now at the top of the key. Has it poked away.
Loving that Lacassine is running this trap on and off.
Yeah, they're just kind of sending guys late. As soon as Merryville turns the other way, they're sneaking another guy in there. Johnson trying to get baseline. He'll put up a tough runner. That was a tough shot. Well defended. Rebound by Lacassine. Up ahead they go, and they'll leave it off. That was an unselfish play as Malachi Broussard is the beneficiary of an easy bucket, but I'm trying to take that myself if I'm Remy Prudhomme, man. He could have had the layup just as easily. Johnson draws the double team, tried to wrap it around the defender. They'll get it under there, and Spillers has it hammered.
Yeah, that is Broussard.
Yep, and here come the Cardinals. Extra pass, catch and shoot 3. Bellon off the back iron, no good. Good effort by Fontenot to keep it alive. Gets it to his teammate, and unable to make the shot there is Broussard. Merryville clears. They trail by 12. Lukens gets it up. Trimmy, a little catch and shoot, and he knocks it down. Kenyon Trimmy, that was a tough shot. He's got 4 in the quarter and a quick timeout. Take it with him, 3:13 in the half. Lacassine leads Merryville 38-28. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Back here in Merryville, timeout on the floor. Lacassine leads 38-28. We said it was a 24-22 Lacassine advantage after one. They went on a 7-0 run out of the timeout to end the quarter. Just 6 points here in the quarter for the Panthers, but said it. They missed a layup, a couple easy chances early in the game, then had one go about halfway down and out in this quarter. But they're trying to hang in there, but we've seen Lacassine kind of turn up the pressure on defense as they'll bring in Alan Haran. Sorry, Heron, I think is the pronunciation. So he's in for his first bit of action. Bellon has it. Bellon trying to go to work on Spillers. And Solomon Johnson steps into the passing lane, and he is into the front court. He can't finish it, but he'll be fouled, and to the free throw line he goes. Bellon will pick up his first. So Johnson, who had a pretty good first quarter off the bench, had 7. He's at the free throw line for 2. And can't get the home rolls. That one rattles out on him.
And it just goes, there's unlucky bounces that they're making it really hard for Merryville to drop.
Yeah, you're
drop points.
You're playing at home. You're thinking you should get these. This is your rims here.
You play on, and that's 2.
And over 2, empty trip from the stripe. As back come the Cardinals. Cody Vital has it here. Now he has it back and trying to swing it over into the corner. That one nearly stolen away by Brister. And Willis has it. Willis killed the Panthers here in that first quarter. He's got 17 for the game. And finally turned over into the hands of Spillers.
Just Vital just trying to make a tough pass between 3 defenders.
A lot of white jerseys. They'll get it to Lukens. Lukens back to Trimmy. Trimmy sees a double team, and they'll get it into Johnson at the elbow. Extra pass underneath the Brister. Brister to Trimmy. Straight back up top. Johnson thought about a 3. Now he'll try to go to work, and a little reach-in foul. I think that's Vital there. We will have Savant come in and Carson Lukens back in. Spillers and Brister out. 2:17 to play in the half. On the catch, on the inbound. A little too much pass in there, but Merryville's going to get it back. No, they won't. That's going to be a turnover into the front court. They'll get it back after that one is put in by Bellon off the window. He's got 5. 40-28 now. Brooks Lukens into the front court. He's got a full head of steam, and that's going to be a charge as Lukens picks up his second foul.
Was that Carson or Brooks?
That one was Brooks. Brooks with a full head of steam there. 40-28. Archer Heim will check in. His first bit of action. Randy Prudhomme will walk it into the front court. He'll get it over to Broussard. Inside out they go. They're trying to get it down low. And still loose under there. Heron hits the deck, and I think it was just an out-of-bounds play. Should be Lacassine basketball. So Sawyer Bourgeois with it. He'll get it in, catch and shoot. Broussard for 3. It's good. Broussard with 7 here in the quarter. He's got 9 for the ball game. 1:32 to play in the half. 43-28. Lacassine's kind of stretched their lead out.
Yeah, that's a turnover.
Yep, bad the worst for the Panthers. Blaze Brister comes out, and we talked about this. Picking up his second foul was Willis, and Merryville has not been able to capitalize on it. As a matter of fact, Lacassine has increased the lead. So the rest of the guys getting it done here. Inside out they go. Broussard, another one, catch and shoot 3. That one is short. Rebound, however, by Prudhomme. Keeping it alive for the moment. Into the hands of Solomon Johnson it goes. Now he's tied up with a double. Blaze Brister gets it, trying to skip it up ahead. But deflected, and now Broussard with it. Into the paint he goes, leaves it off, and Prudhomme strong finish through the contact. He's got 8. Under a minute to play here in the half.
And you say about Merryville not able to capitalize on Willis having 2 fouls. Well, when 4 of your 5 starters have 2 fouls already, it's kind of hard to play defense.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because you don't want to pick up that third. Now some pressure into the backcourt. Savant trying to run past his defender. He does. Leaves the basketball on his way out, though, and Broussard has it. Broussard is going to try to take on Trimmy, sidesteps him, and he gets the shooter's roll. He's got 9 in the quarter. 40 seconds to play. Merryville's just trying to get to the half at this point. Down 47-28.
Just to try to get into the locker room, just to stop the bleeding just a little bit.
Absolutely. Brister, 3-ball. Got to have it. That one off too strong, but a nice tap out goes in the hands of Johnson. 25 seconds to play in the half. They'll swing it around. Trimmy with it now. We'll get it to Lukens. Carson trying to go up through the contact. Good no calls. That one deflected on the way up. Cardinals with it up ahead. That one's going to be turned over with 12 seconds to play in the half. And here comes Chief Willis back into the game.
With a fantastic first half with 17.
Yeah, he's been on the bench for the majority of the quarter here. That number would be a little bit higher. A couple more subs checking in, maybe, if there's a dead ball. 10 seconds left. They'll skip it up ahead to Johnson. He's got Brister with him, leaves the basketball. 3 seconds left. Johnson puts it up. Shot up no good. Rebound by Willis. Poked away, but the horn sounds, and that ends the half. It was a 2-point deficit for Merryville at the end of the first. Lacassine stretches that lead. They lead by 19 at the break, 47-28. We will take a break, tally up the totals, come back with all that and more. It's a Road to the Championships on today's Country 105.7.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
April breeze, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be...
Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in Central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
Weaver Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership, 603 South Margaret Avenue in Kirbyville, Texas, is the dealership for you. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, they're only a short, scenic drive across the Sabine River from west central Louisiana. A great sales team working to provide you a great price followed by great service. That's Weaver Motors, Kirbyville, serving the area since 1974. Call them at 409-423-4623. That's 409-423-4623. Worth the drive.
The best steakhouse in Leesville, you may ask? Why, that would be the Wagon Master Steakhouse, of course. Cut fresh daily certified Angus beef sirloins, ribeyes, fillets, and so much more. Tender, juicy steaks, chicken, burgers, or even some fried fish. With all the selections on their kid menus, even the pickiest little cowpoke in your family will have their taste buds satisfied. Enjoy one of their many ice-cold draft beer selections. Watch the game while chowing down on one of their delicious appetizers like a tumbleweed or some bacon-wrapped shrimp. Open daily at 11 a.m. Sure hope to see y'all soon at Wagon Master Steakhouse in Leesville.
Halftime here in Merryville, where after one quarter of play, it was looking like we were in for a back-and-forth doozy. Lacassine just led just by 2, 24-22, but a 23-6 advantage in the second has them out in front, 47-28. Look, I think obviously Merryville 22 in the first quarter. Lacassine kind of woke up on defense. They were able to kind of get into their press and force some more turnovers. That led to the quarter, a 23-6 advantage. But they lead at the break 47-28. We talked about it going right before the half there. Shaheed Willis had 15 in the first quarter. We were thinking he was in for probably a massive, second quarter as well. They really couldn't stop him on the glass and just in general. But he, he gets in foul trouble. He goes to the bench at the 6-minute mark, I think is when I told you, 6:04.
Yeah.
He goes to the bench. It didn't matter. They actually just picked up right where they left off, and everybody else did the work, especially with Malachi Broussard. He had 9 there in the quarter. But, look, Merryville was battling. It's going to be a little bit bigger hill to climb than the 2-point first quarter.
It's definitely going to be a tough uphill battle because no matter who's on the floor for Lacassine, they just can hound the ball.
Yeah, they're sending, three. They've played, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They played 9 guys so far.
Yeah. And
every one of them seems like they're just running at the ball handler, trapping, everyone in and out. They're just running bodies at the ball handler, and it's forcing some errant throws, and Lacassine's just getting out and running. Then again, when Lacassine gets into the half court, they're missing shots, getting it on the offensive glass and just putting it back in. And that's why, they're up nearly 20 here after just a 2-point lead after 1. But, again, we see why they were state champs last year. Look, this is a deep team. I expect us to see them down there at Burton Coliseum this year. Hopefully we're down there as well. But, look.
I would love to see this team compete for a championship.
Yeah, look, this could be a fun matchup. The Class B is loaded, obviously, but this is a team that's looking to run it back. And if you're Merryville, look, you played well in the first quarter. You just got to kind of do what you did in that first. You got to cut down the turnovers.
Just slow the
yeah.
I can't say slow the game down because you got to catch up.
Think about it in the first quarter. The pace was just as frantic. And it looked just like it did in the second quarter.
Right.
They didn't make some shots. They got into some foul trouble. You mentioned that. Every starter except Canyon Trimmy has 2 fouls. So Trimmy has 0. Everybody else has 2 that has started. So Brister, Brooks, and Carson Lukens and Savant. As for the fouls on the other end, we said Willis picked up his second with 6 minutes left. You got to try to attack down in the painted area and be able to clean out the rebounds. But look, Lacassine just picked it right up. He's got 2. Vital's got 2. 1 apiece for Broussard and Bourgeois, and that's it really. Bellon has 1 too. So not a whole lot of fouls. It's just, and Merryville, 2 apiece for 4 of your 5 starters. And you go to the bench. They went to the bench a couple of times, but it's been the bench scoring. Solomon Johnson leads them with 7. Problem is, he got all 7 in the first quarter.
Yeah, and it was a quick 7. It was a great 7.
Yeah, just a boom, 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 and then again, he doesn't score in a second, but they only scored 6. So somebody else has to pick it up. But it's really going to have to start on the defensive end as, you've got to get stops because if you just trade baskets, Lacassine can get in the 80s. As, again, I think off-air and mentioned it, they beat Pleasant Hill the other night 97-91. That's a Pleasant Hill team that they go to the state championship and the state finals almost all the time with, really good athletic bunch. And Lacassine's able to get almost 100 on them. So going to have to start on the defensive end if the Panthers want to come back in this one. But, again, Lacassine has been pretty impressive. They're as good as advertised. So we'll take another break, come back, and we should have third quarter tip-off here. Merryville trails 47-28 at the break. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Craft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
KVVP Leesville, DeRidder, Fort Polk, today's Country 105.7.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
Back here at Merryville, as Panthers will start with the basketball. Going from left to right on your radio dial. Trailing 47-28. They'll get it in. One will rise and fire off the window, and Karsten Lukens, just like he started off the Panthers in the first half, starts him off in the scoring column in the second half. Catch and shoot three, well short for Lacassine. That one tapped back, unfortunately, right to Savant. I guess fortunately if you're a Merryville Panther. And Savant has it pounded in the backcourt. Red jerseys everywhere. They'll get it up. Lukens catch and shoot three. And that one, he gets the shooter's roll. Maybe it's this side of the floor as Karsten Lukens. Look, they had some tough ones go in and out. Did Merryville in the first half. They switched sides, and now they're cashing in. Another missed three, but the offensive putback is good. Flying in, getting the rebound is Broussard. He had 11 points in the first half. He's on the board here in quarter number three. The lead is 16. And now some pressure. Brooks Lukens gets it up ahead. Blaze Brister tries to go up and is blocked. Merryville bench wanted a foul, but I think that was pretty clean. Willis catch and shoot three. And that one no good, but the rebound tipped back, and Bourgeois puts it back up. He's fouled.
And he's looking for his first points of the night.
Yeah, and look, if you're Merryville, that's the ones you got to get right there. You got to make sure you secure the basketball. That one just kind of tipped off some fingers there, and that's the third foul
for Karsten Lukens.
Yep.
And he got to be careful, or he could be sitting down very early.
I think right now, Coach Carlin's looking at the bench.
You try to think who he put in.
First free throw is good. We said it. Every starter but Trimmy had at least two. Trimmy has none, but now Karsten Lukens with three, and that free throw is good. So Bourgeois makes a pair. He scores his first points of the game, and now some more pressure in the backcourt. Brooks Lukens catches it at midcourt, gives it back to Trimmy. Trimmy goes to work, gets it over the midcourt line.
Bono is just out, and there go Bill.
Yeah, Savant trying to zip one in there. Oh, that's a clean Euro and a finish. Oh man.
English.
And gets it to go on the layup. He's got 15 to lead back to 20, just like that.
And I think that's a blocking foul.
Yeah, I think Bourgeois, a little too much body there on the sideline, not giving the offensive man enough room down that sideline. That was Savant trying to get down there. Now Brister has it. Minute and a half gone here in quarter number three. Lacassine leads 53-33. A little early flurry by the Panthers, then Lacassine answers.
Lucas to Lukens.
Savant, three is no good. That was a good look there, but unable to cash it in. Oh, Broussard. Oh, crossover. Ooh, can't get the finish. He wanted to foul. But yeah, that one, that'll make you come out of your seat there.
Okay. We have Zavia and Lukens in the corner trying to figure out who can take the ball up court.
Trimmy, and look, I think that one still loose underneath there. And now
Lukens
a little hook shot, trying to get his own rebound. Unable to do so.
3-on-1.
Up ahead. Catch and shoot three is good. And Bourgeois was scoreless in the first half. He's got 5 here in the third.
He's making up for it.
That's it. He's trying to get his, as the kids say. Trimmy breaks the press and shoots over the defender, but too short off the window. Somehow the rebound goes back to Merryville. Shot up no good for Carson Lukens, and Lacassine controls. Prudham with it. He'll look for the hot hand. Another catch and shoot three, and that one no good from Bourgeois, and Merryville clears. Man, he was ready to rock. Man, that was a heat check of all heat checks there.
He was ready to shoot before he even had the ball.
He didn't score in the first. He's like, let me go ahead and get this one. Savant dribbles in, gets it to Trimmy. Trimmy back up top. Back to Savant. He'll catch and shoot for three. That one's going to be well short on the closeout, but it goes right to Lukens. He can't get it to go. Brooks underneath, and then that one is good. I think that was Trimmy. I put my head down for a minute, and Canyon Trimmy, his first points of the second half. Broussard's three is cash, and they are lighting it up. He's got 7 here in the quarter.
18 in the game.
Yeah, he is starting to pick up the offensive pace.
And Willis is still with 17.
Steal by Prudham. Prudham just jumping into the passing lane. He'll take on the man. Euro step, left hand layup is good. So much for the basket down on this end to our left being jinxed, because Lacassine is filling it up. Savant back on the other end. He'll go into the defender.
There's a charge.
Yeah, you could see that one develop from here. That was Font nose down there, and Savant literally just kind of put his shoulder into him. So
I mean, just a little frustration, but
yeah,
it's okay. But you got to keep your emotions in check.
Yeah, because now that's your third foul, and Solomon Johnson had a good first quarter. Will come in.
And it looks like Brooke Lucas is going to be checking out.
Brooks Lukens out. He's got 2 fouls, so they'll keep
Carson
and Savant, on the floor.
So I guess the guys with 3 fouls.
Yep, and Savant just looked at the bench and said, I've got 3, and he shook his head. So he's got to be smart here on this end. Problem is, it's 61-35. Catch and shoot 3 is good. Bellin makes his. He's got a couple of those. He's got 8 points. 64-35. The Cardinals just keep on, keeping on.
And look at Bellin just not giving him no ground with Savant.
And these are tough passes. Johnson's going to get it underneath. He'll have to kick it back out. Savant lets a couple of defenders go on the flyby. He gets it out. Catch and shoot 3. That one, we got a wedgie. We've got a wedgie, Lukens, and he'll laugh that one off. Look, that's about the night. That one just kind of stuck in there. So our first wedgie in a while. We didn't have one a couple of games. I think we might have had one in the Rose Pine game, and that's it.
I don't remember.
So it'll be Remy Prudham to operate. He'll penetrate, kick out. 3 is well short, but Prudham on the offensive rebound. Just like you draw it up, he's got 12, and it is 66-35. Lacassine showing why they are the defending champs. They have woken from their slumber and are dominating now. Johnson goes baseline. Yeah, he got caught in the air. He had to try to give that one up. But I think he was maybe trying to go with the first layup. Yeah, that one just, he ran out of room, and the defender never gave him any space, but he'll stay with the Panthers. But again, he had a good first quarter. I think he was probably the reason that Merryville kept it a 2-point game with his offense. And here he is with the basketball now, trying to go to work.
And
great
Bellin.
Defense on ball by Bellin. Man, he is hounding Johnson. He makes him pick it up.
And he's on the deck.
Man, this will get the Lacassine bench up. They have the basketball up into the front court. Prudham, left-hand layup is good. And, yeah, you're right. Just aggressive, relentless defense on the basketball.
We saw this from the girls who didn't.
They didn't win the game, and we're still doing this down, 20. But this must be a culture thing here, as it's defense, grit, hustle, as they'll sub out Prudham. He's gave him a good burst here. Back in
is Willis.
Comes Willis, and
we got 2 more.
Bourgeois and Fontenot coming in. But again, it's just 5 in, 5 out, basically.
Vito coming out. That's all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he came out, and
Broussard came out.
Yeah, Broussard out and Fontenot back in, and now see Brister couldn't catch it cleanly. He was wanting to go back up with that. Johnson thought about a 3. We'll get it back to Blaze. Catch and shoot 3 in the corner is good.
That's fire.
And clean make there for the Panthers. A much-needed basket. The lead still 30. Willis sees some groom, and he'll go to work. And a little jelly off the window. Willis's first points of the half. And now a steal and a 3. That one way off. And last touch by Merryville, so it'll stay with Lacassine.
Just a little too much power in for Bob Bellin.
That's it. Brooks Lukens in, Canyon Trimmy out. Trimmy's had a nice game offensively. He's had some bad luck at the rim, too. He's had a couple go about halfway down. 2:25 to play in the third. It's 70-38. And now a turnover back to the Panthers.
And Herrick just couldn't keep a hand on it.
Yeah, this was a 24-22 Lacassine lead after 8 minutes.
And now it's a 70-38 Lacassine lead. Just quick, just so quick how this game just turned.
It got out of hand.
And that was just by that second quarter where it was, 6-13?
23-6 in the second.
23-6.
Solomon Johnson trying to save it. He'll save it to a Cardinal. And that's Willis just heaving it up. He's got red jerseys up into the front court and numbers. Ellen gets it out. Fondo, catch and shoot three is good. These guys cannot miss. Fondo didn't hesitate. It's 73-38, 2 minutes to play in the
third. He got a 3 in each quarter.
That was a near carry by Brister. He's able to get out of a straight jacket. Johnson swings it into the corner. Little hesitation three by Savant, no good. And Willis pulls down a rebound.
Along.
Heave one up here, intercepted by Lukens. Karsten Lukens, a 2-on-1, and that's a charge.
And that is a charge.
Willis doing a little bit of everything.
He looked that man dead in his face and said, do something.
He did. He took the charge. And I'll tell you,
that's Lucas.
If I ran into Sheep Willis, I mean, you know, I'm not a very big guy, but I would actually be called for the charge because I'd go backwards. He wouldn't fall down. I would just it'd be a travel, actually, is what it would be. As we'll wipe up some condensation on the floor. And here comes the assist from the bench. Laramie Bushnell says he's got it. Look at this. Everybody on the Lacassine bench is just putting in work. Bushnell says, I'll get some run in here. Senator Scott just watching in amazement here. He gets a loud cheer, and Laramie Bushnell back. Gets a high five from teammate. Yeah, you can tell, man, they got a pretty good little culture built down there. As they were fired up. He said, I'll help it out. No trainer in the way. Now a turnover nearly. Now it is a miss underneath the basket as
you really call it a turnover?
Yeah, they're going to hit the bottom of the rim. Bourgeois now getting some more defensive pressure.
Yeah.
A little too much body there as Heron will pick up a foul. Alan Hare just checked in.
That's his first.
We got a running clock here. 73-38. Under 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Yeah, it is all Cardinals after that first quarter, man. I don't know what happened, but they woke from their slumber. Good pass underneath and a good finish there. And Savant running the baseline and a good pass to find him by Lukens. So 73-40. Oh, boy. Oh, almost got it off the bank, did Fontenot. The rebound still loose, and Savant has it with 3 seconds left. He looks at the clock, and he'll heave one up at the buzzer well short, and that ends the third quarter. We head to the final 8 after this. It's been all Cardinals since the first quarter. They lead at 73-40. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Got a final score from district play. Lady Eagles defeated Benton 80-13. Career high points for Haley Calco. Congratulations to Haley. Boys are still playing, so I do not have an update there. Here it is Lacassine 73, Merryville 40. Merryville has the basketball here. So we start the final 8 minutes, and not for long as another defensive play by the Cardinals, and now rising and firing, 3-ball short, but Willis there to get the offensive rebound, and he is fouled. Brooks Lukens picks up his third, but man, that is Shahif Willis just working down there, man. He's got a 33-point lead, and he's still grinding on the offensive glass, and he'll head to the free throw line. He has 15 for the young man in the first quarter. In quiet sense, he's been letting everybody else get theirs, as he's only got 19. He misses the first free throw.
Which Lucas brother was that on?
That one was Karsten. He's got 4. Miss off the free throw, but the rebound, put back no good. Still tapped out, and into the hands of Brister it goes. Running the floor, Savant, left-hand layup is good. They nearly got the offensive rebound off the miss, and here come the Cardinals. Fontenot with it. Fontenot gives it over to the corner. I think that was tipped. Good call by the referee. As he had a pretty good angle of it there. It'll stay with Lacassine. Again, I look, if the Cardinals shoot it like this, now obviously they'll be, that 3 is no good, but look at them come in and crash right there, Derek. They're just, the shots are going up, and you see red jerseys just converging to the rim as that one out, last touch by Lacassine, but it'll be Merryville basketball.
And teams who play like that, it makes the ball head to see double.
Yeah.
It makes you see 10 players on instead of 5 because you see everybody just swarm.
It's like the Flash. You just see the red blur. Well, Rise and Fire on the baseline. That one halfway down and out. That was Savant. He can't get it to go. And a pass up the court in the foot race. Unable to win the foot race is Fontenot. Yeah, we'll get on the power ratings there and just check the boys as that's a goaltend.
And I'm still putting on the highlight.
That one was volleyball spiked. I think that was Willis that got down there.
Yes.
But it hit the backboard first, and Canyon Trimming will be in double figures. Didn't go in, but it was off the window, and then volleyball spiked, but a goaltend. So 73-44, 5.5 to play in the ball game. Yeah, we'll get to Class B, and a good steal here by Savant. He'll get it to Johnson. Solomon decelerates and lays it in and hits the deck. He was looking for a whistle there, but that's his first point since the first quarter. He's got 9. Willis, like a train down there, and he's fouled. He can't get the scoop layup, but he'll head to the free throw line.
I love it how you try to do the low gather, try to draw a foul.
Yeah, he got the foul, everything but the finish. I didn't even see who the foul was on. But Willis back to the free throw line, trying to get to 20 here. Missed both free throws last time. And he misses that one, so he's on a cold streak here. Let's say if you miss 2 straight, you might get like free Chick-fil-A or something, but they didn't get excited after he missed the first 2, and he misses 4 straight, but the rebound back to Broussard. That's the same result. Fontenot catch and shoot 3, and that one off the front iron, no good, but another offensive rebound chance, and it goes into the hands of Prudhomme.
Willis and Bruiser both tried.
And that one coming our way.
Okay.
I didn't have my hands ready. I had my phone in my hand. I was trying to check another score for us. I got to get active. That one came right up here to us.
Lucky it wasn't just a fast ball.
And it'll be Lacassine basketball just hustling out here. Fontenot catch and shoot 3 from the other side. That one wedged in and out, and Johnson with it. Johnson will throttle down. It's even strength. Now he has it poked from behind, but keeps it. Blaze Brister with it. Brister trying to go baseline. He'll kick it back out. Savant lets the defender go by on the flyby. That one's short up front iron. No good. 3:50 to play. Up ahead they go to Fontenot. Fontenot lays it in with the left hand. Avoids the contact there. He's got 11. Quickly up ahead they go. Trimming.
And that's the first layup that Fontenot had.
He's been doing his work from 3. That's right. That one missed. No good. 2-on-1, and Billon will take it himself. He's in double figures, and we will have a hockey line sub here for the Panthers.
Okay.
Brett Lukens checks in.
Spillers for
Caden Spillers. Keelan Hudson.
Brett Lukens.
And let's see, Trace Myers.
So we got Carson Lukens, Brett Lukens.
Yeah, we've got. You said Spillers is in and Hudson.
Yep.
So it was a true hockey line sub as the final 3 minutes will go out. We'll have another Lacassine Cardinal checking in next. That's Noah LeBlanc will check in. And look at this. Doesn't matter who's on the floor. Uh-oh. Watch out. Oh, and he blew the dunk there.
He still got his own rebound.
He did. So it'll go into the stat sheet as an offensive rebound. He'll swing it out, catch and shoot 3. That was Broussard on the missed dunk and rebound. That missed 3 there by Heimel. And the rebound cleared by the Panthers. 77-46, 2.5 to play. And into traffic, that one missed by Rhett Lukens. That was a tough shot if he was able to finish that one. And Broussard, I think if he wouldn't have lost it on the first time he gathered, he would have probably flushed that one.
Yeah.
But then he felt kind of the pressure coming back down the floor, as it'll stay with Merryville here. And tapped out, last touch by Lacassine. Again, you look at the top. I was going to say, this is the girls' power ratings. I was like, there's no way Lacassine boys are 11 and 12. That's just updated from a moment ago. And now we have a whistle with 1:48 to play. Yeah, when you start to dissect the top of this,
That's beautiful first.
It's Zawali, obviously, at the top. And then right next to them is Anacoca. Lacassine third. So Hicks down there at 6. So a lot of top heavy. Fairview 9, Picton 10. Some more subs checking in here. Carson Bourgeois checking in.
Ooh.
Noah Patelko in. I think I said that right, if I remember from pregame.
And Colin Miller just couldn't get a hand on it.
Yeah, active hands there. Colin Miller in as well. He's got the neon greens on. 1 minute to play in this one. 77-46. It's been all Lacassine since the first. But again, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be
Archer Himmel.
Yeah, I was looking for 12. Heimel's first. Yeah, look, the clock's going to run here, but you look at the top four, Zawali, Anacoca, Lacassine, Quitman. This is a team we could see in a semifinal with the Indians if all the rankings shake out. This would be a fun one here. As Lacassine looks to try to keep that run and go back-to-back in Class B, but Class B loaded. Again, a lot of teams will have their say.
And hopefully we can cover
Lucas for 3, that one off. He said he got fouled.
Hopefully we can cover an Anacoca game this year.
Oh, we're going to cover some Anacoca games. Don't worry. Yeah, no, they're on the schedule. Yeah, you'll be able to see them. And then, like we said, they might see this Cardinal team down the road in March. But a lot of work to do. Tonight it'll be Lacassine getting the win. 4 seconds left. That one coming over here to the scores table. And the clock will run out. And the Cardinals move to 18 and 5. Merryville drops to 9 and 9. 77-46 our final. Look,
a very small margin of points scored in the fourth.
Yeah, like a running clock and a lot of sub in and out. But look, my takeaway from this, you look at Merryville, yeah, they're going to, obviously they got outclassed in the last 3 quarters. But if they could play like they played in that first quarter.
Just blow for blow.
Yeah, just obviously it's tough to kind of hang, that way for 4 quarters. But if they can keep that energy the rest of the year, they could be fighting in there for a home playoff spot as well. But right now they are back at 500 at 9 and 8. Again, if you missed the earlier game, it was the Lady Panthers winning their 8th straight, 76-39 over the Lady Cardinals. Avery Canoyer led the way with 29, 13 from Miranda Williams, 12 from Addie Fontenot, Raylan Williams with 11. As for the Panthers scoring in the final game, Blaze Brister with 7, Brooks Lukens 2, Karsten Lukens with 8, Canyon Trimmy with 10, Chuck Savant with 8, 2 points for Caden Spiller, Solomon Johnson with 9. Again, that does it for us tonight. Thanks from Coach Fortenberry and Coach Carlin for letting us come out here tonight. Again, always a pleasure to be out here, the home of the Panthers. Check out the West Central Sports page. We'll let you know where we'll be later this week. Again, we'll have another game probably on Friday, so we'll let you know where that'll be. Until then, we'll see you next time. For Derrick Lee, Michael back in studio, I'm Sean Larkin. Good night. We'll see you on the next presentation of the Road to the Championships on today's Country 105.7.
Turn off the talk.
Turn on the music.
Today's Country 105.7.